What is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pixbonders here, and welcome back to Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. When we left off, we wrapped off the first prologue with... Oh, I just pulled my headphones out. Excuse me, that didn't happen. All right, we're back now. When we left off, chaos ensued. I pulled my headphone cord out.
You said we wrapped off, but I think you meant wrapped up or finished
or left off. But
no, finished off is what you...
That can also work. But we found Aspella, chased her into the Vavitch's lair, and then did a
Not
little...
even the lair. It was just... She was
whatever the heck
just
it was.
Just hanging out.
And then we did a switcheroo. But now we're with Phoenix Wright and Maya, as now we've found Aspella, as she's being accused of assault and theft, and we're going to go defend her
And
if
this
we don't
guy,
immediately give up. And then we've now met our first witness,
he thinks
Johnny
he's
Smiles.
James Bond or something. It's a very pink tie.
Yes, according to the police report, the witness was patrolling the freighter on the night of the crime. I've got to think of a voice for this guy now. Why'd you munch a chocolate bar? Who are you, Willy Wonka? Calm down now. Yeah, I was patrolling the freighter, and my expertly trained eyes leave nothing unseen.
He just sounded like your typical, like, good guy with a British accent.
Exactly. I'll go blind if he keeps smiling like that.
Very well, Mr. Smiles. We would like to hear your testimony. Describe what happened during your night patrol.
Yes, sir. Johnny Smiles will reveal all.
Oh, boy.
And Smiles, go on.
Yep. Witness testimony.
All right, show me what you got. That night, I went on patrol as usual.
What?
ZZZO. My keen ears latched onto some suspicious noise coming from the cargo hold. I sprinted at full speed to the cargo hold, but I was too late to stop the blow. The next moment, I captured the criminal. Expertly. Within seconds, I had established there was nothing out of order at the crime scene, and the game broke.
And so, the woman you arrested was...
Yes.
I can barely see that.
It was the defendant, Aspella Cantabella, sir. And as per standard patrolling procedure, all lights were on and you saw her clearly. Is that correct, Mr. Smiles? Yes, sir. I'm an expert after all.
Well, the accent left.
It did. Is it just me, or did he hesitate before saying that?
And did his accent leave?
The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Yes, sir. I'm starting to talk like that guy. Let us see how skilled our visiting barrister is.
Yes, and by the way, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
Our cross-examination procedure should be the same as anywhere else. But just in case, would you like to have it explained to you?
Cross-examination procedure. Should I ask for an explanation?
We don't need that.
We've only heard that millions of times in our life.
There's no need.
No, thank you. I'm fine. I press the witness on all suspicious statements to gather information.
And find contradictions.
And when there's a contradiction, I present evidence just like I always do.
Okay, let's do it, Nick. You've done this a million times.
The defense may now cross-examine the witness.
Fuck yeah, here we go. I hate that
glasses
look. All right.
Exclamation points, that's different.
Went on patrol. I think that was done before in a different one or something similar. Maybe not.
Yeah, this is what we need to know.
What's ZZZO? Oh, that's right. It's not something you'd know, but being a security professional, that's our special jargon. It's how we talk about the time in our trade.
Huh?
Let me get this straight, Mr. Professional. You're using letters to tell the time? See, ZZZO stands for 2220, which is 10:20 p.m. Right, so 10:20 p.m., that's very accurate. How can you be so sure about the time? Well, that's when the TV show I always watch in the security room ends. TV show? I'm meant to do the rounds at 10 p.m., but for a pro like me, it's just a guideline. That doesn't sound very professional.
No.
Anyway, I was patrolling the ship, like I do every night. Your Honor, may I?
What is it, Prosecutor Flinch?
I would like to get the event straight while referring to this crime scene photo. Look at this photograph.
Oh my god.
The defendant and the crew member were fighting in the back of the cargo hold.
Why is
that
it so
correct?
slow?
I don't know. It's fine with Percy Layton, but here they're slow.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We were fighting right under that emergency light.
Some items are spilling out of the broken crate.
Indeed, that crate was broken by the defendant with a steel pipe. Incidentally, the items we can see spilling out are stuffed toys depicting London's own mascot, police mascot, PC Badger, Police Constable Badger.
I see. The crime scene photo shall be added to the court record.
Okay. Cool.
The witness may continue his testimony, unfortunately.
Alright, next one. Keen ears latch on some suspicious noise. And what would that be? A raccoon?
Noises.
And when you heard these noises, you immediately found them suspicious?
Why?
That's right. An expert of my caliber can always tell when a noise is suspicious.
Suspicious?
When my smiley sense starts tingling,
Smiley sense?
it means there's a crime taking place.
That's why he smiled out of nowhere like that in the cutscene?
Maybe.
Oh my
so,
god.
can you tell us more about the noises you heard? It was... That's right. The sound of two women fighting. Naturally, I sprang into action. And I arrived at the crime scene in the blink of an eye.
God, it's so slow.
In other words, you went to the cargo hold because you heard strange noises, is that correct? Yes, that's about it. Crunch. I'm back to where I started.
He has a regenerating candy bar.
It's something. Alright, full speed of the cargo hold. Too late to stop the blow. The blow? The defendant, Miss Cantabella, hit the crew member with a steel pipe. Didn't she?
Stop.
Yes, that's right.
He wants an excuse to dab.
As they opened the door to the cargo hold, the defendant struck the victim's head. Had I arrived a second earlier, I would have gladly stopped the blow with my own head. I wish that happened.
I don't think a second would have made much of a difference.
Don't take this expert too seriously, Maya.
Okay.
The witness saw the defendant deal the blow, is that correct? Yes, sir. I actually witnessed the crime with my very own sparkling eyes. My accent disappeared again. I'll just let that be for now.
Is that so? I see.
I got so excited I lost my accent. Alright, capture the criminal.
You mean
Expertly.
you lost your undercover voice?
And you claim the assailant was the defendant, Miss Cantabella. Precisely. Naturally, she abandoned all hope, seeing a security pro like myself join the scene.
Oh my god.
She dropped that steel pipe she was holding to the floor with a clank.
I see. That's what a guilty person would do in that situation.
Exactly, Your Honor. There's no need to continue this cross-examination.
Oh my god.
But I will continue. In seconds as established, there was nothing out of order at the crime scene. Are you sure about that?
Insight check.
Are you sure you didn't notice anything unusual about the cargo hold? Not a thing, but aside from the defendant swinging that pipe around. Could someone else have been hiding in that room?
Oh god.
That voice is very much different. The security guy patrolling the freighter is responsible for checking every corner.
I like yours better.
He would have spotted an intruder right away. Isn't that so, witness?
His voice sounds like a middle school girl.
Yes, I must carry my trusty pocket torch for such a task. I'd have noticed anything suspicious in an instant.
Huh.
What is it, Maya?
I was just looking at the evidence in the court record, and I get the feeling there's something funny about this testimony.
You're saying that there's a contradiction?
Yep.
Huh. So that's all he has to say.
Well, Nick, what do you think?
We managed to get our hands on some new evidence, but pressing alone can only get us so far.
Yeah, that means it's time to present evidence to the court.
Present evidence.
Throw it at them like you usually do. Compare what the witness is saying with the evidence in the court record. Sometimes it won't match up, and that means they're not telling the whole truth.
Right.
God, that was hard to read.
Thanks, Maya.
No prob, I guess. It's just, come on. You're making it look as if I'm the attorney here. Can I be the attorney?
No, Maya.
We can switch roles.
Absolutely not.
You get to be the assistant.
That's not what happens in this universe.
Yes, it is.
Nope.
I just read the script. It says switch roles with Phoenix Wright.
Insight check.
Touch the court record icon to compare the evidence and the testimony.
I need to present the evidence that contradicts the testimony. Okay, then let's try that. Spellin may be saying she's guilty, but that doesn't mean this witness is telling us the whole story. I need to uncover the truth by myself. Alright, so
I don't like his face.
there's the final one.
He threw his hat at me for that.
There was nothing out of order at the crime scene.
How are his teeth so
that is the
flawless
last
when
one.
he just
Shit.
keeps eating chocolate?
It's a great question. So that one thing was the last one. I just couldn't remember which one. All right. Wait, that's the final one?
Is it?
I think so. This doesn't have the bar like it used to on the other games that they added where you can see where you are exactly. But I think this is it. And then, no, that's not it. Is it? No, there's one more. Okay. Nothing out of order at the crime scene. Well, we have the picture of the crime scene. What exactly is out of order? Oh, there's a lot. There's fucking box open everywhere. There's a box that someone could have hid inside over here. What exactly it's going to be?
What's...
Oh, I can zoom in.
Shoes. That's not normal.
No, there are shoes there.
Shoes are not normal.
And then like a ball of yarn or spool of yarn. I don't know, but I'm going to throw the crime scene at you. You're saying that there was nothing out of order in the cargo hold. Well, that's a bit funny. Huh? The point is, one of the crates in the cargo hold appears to have been tampered with.
Oh, God.
I thought the defendant must have smashed it with a pipe. Nothing odd about it.
That pause.
Please take a look at the crime scene photo. A look at this photograph.
No. Nick! We talked about this.
No, we didn't.
You just say it with the music in the background.
There's this broken crate where the fight took place, but also there's another crate here that seems kind of strange, don't you think?
Another crate here that... Oh, God. Whoa! His eyes are so tiny.
This crate, sitting quite a distance away from where the fight took place, appears to have been forced open. Isn't this the sort of thing a security guard should immediately notice? You testified that you established there was nothing out of order at the crime scene. So how come you didn't notice something so obvious? We're doing the Phoenix Wright thing.
Yep.
Order! That's certainly a serious oversight, particularly for someone claiming to be an expert.
God.
Whether the witness is an expert or not, there's no relevance to this case. What matters is that he saw the defendant hit the victim with a steel pipe.
Hold it!
Oh, that was him.
What you just said, I'm afraid I can't let that slide. Excuse me? I am an expert guard. Focused, thorough, precise. A true professional.
Oh, boy. Please stop
To
that.
prove it, I will testify once more.
Please stop.
You're all dying to know why I ignored that one crate, huh?
Please stop.
What?
What's happening?
Very well, the witness shall continue his testimony.
What excuse do you think he'll come up with, Nick?
Who knows? We got a bad feeling about this, though. What did he actually see?
The Vavitch.
That'd be fucking great. It's only natural that I missed one of the other crate. Lights in the cargo hold went on. But of course I had this. A guard's best friend is in his trusty pocket torch.
Stop!
Even as the light was on mine, so it wasn't so dark I couldn't see. I saw that girl stand right in front of the crew member she attacked. And there was no one else in that room. You have Johnny's word for it.
Oh, don't address yourself in the third person.
But wait a moment. The security company claims that the lights were on during the patrol. Yes, that's the official procedure, you see. But those light controls can be such a pain in the... Wait, no, that's not what I mean. The truth is, an expert like me doesn't need those lights to do his work.
Oh my god.
Oh, and I've got this. The focused beam of my trusty torch that cuts through darkness like a laser.
The witness will refrain from pointing the torch in its direction. Justice may be blind, but I'd rather not be.
Oops, sorry, Your Honor.
I'm already partially blind. This trusty torch shall be added to the court record as evidence.
Okay. Security guard smiles, always use it. Covered in chocolate fingerprints.
Oh god.
Ew, what is that?
What is it, Your Honor?
This pocket torch is covered in something sticky.
Oh god, don't ask about that. It seems my sweet little buddy's been up to some mischief.
What? Sweet little buddy? Do you mean your chocolate?
Johnny left sticky fingerprints all over his flashlight.
Don't look at me. I'm not touching it.
What?
The defense may cross-examine the witness, I guess.
I don't think I want to anymore. I just want to go back home. I don't like this anymore. I don't like this. Take me back home. Alright, it's only natural you missed the great lights in the cargo hold weren't on.
Anyone who talks about themselves in the third person and personifies a freaking chocolate bar
According to the rules, the lights have to be on.
is not
right?
to be trusted.
That's part of the news, but between you and me, I'm not very good with the light controls on that ship. Even a security expert like me has their flaws, you know.
You don't say.
So he just neglected his duty. Didn't you say before that you're focused, thorough, and precise like a true professional? Yes, that's true, of course. Always focused, thorough, and precise, except when I'm cutting the odd corner. I aim to be a well-balanced professional, you know. Yes. Even Flinch looks unsure of how to handle this guy.
At least we're on some sort of common ground.
Yeah, this, a guard's best friend, his trusty pocket torch. Wait. A guard's best friend, you mean that flashlight? Flashlight? It's a pocket torch. Ever watch crime dramas? Torchlit night patrols and all that. I've always thought it looked so cool. In fact, that's why I became a security guard. Good for you.
Alright.
Really? That's a unique reason. By the way, what about the chocolate smudges on the flashlight or torch? What if a red guard has a torch in his right hand and a chocolate bar on the left? It's like an emergency ration. I'm so hot on security issues that it tends to melt. Stop! So the flashlight is covered in fingerprints from his sticky right hand. His light was on, mine, so it was dark, so I couldn't see. An emergency light. His friend and the crew member fought under the emergency light.
Ah, yes, there it is, in the back of the room.
Yes, sir, the cargo hold was faintly lit up by the little red light there.
Uh-huh.
But the regular lights are on in this picture. Well, yeah, I switched them on before the police came. Because, you know, I was supposed to do that before. What? I didn't want to risk my bright career for the slightest difference. My slightly different take on the rules. After all, I am an expert. It's all in the details.
You need to be fired.
You're an expert, all right. An expert in bending the rules. Nah, I saw the girl stand right in front of the member as she attacked. Hold it! And you saw that clearly. Yes, I got there, opened the door, and then, bam! That's when it happened. I felt it in my shades.
Oh my
god. They spoke to me.
Oh no.
Johnny, you're looking at a crime here.
Oh my god.
Oh. Huh? Wait a second. You were wearing sunglasses? Yeah, looks like a security without a pair of shades. These babies are part of me. But witness, you were patrolling the freighter with sunglasses on. Of course I was. Whatever I do it with style. It's a bit of vanity. Is a bit of vanity a crime? Don't you wear specs for the same reason?
No, it's deceive.
Vanity, I wear them because I'm short-sighted, I'll have you know. You got that right, Flinch. So Johnny had sunglasses on in a dimly lit room.
Do you think he actually managed to see anything? Nick, check the court record. There might be a contradiction in Johnny's testimony.
Yeah, good idea. So there might be a contradiction, huh?
Witness, continue your testimony.
This is a contradiction on that statement. Okay.
Oh, God.
Sure, I'll go with this one before I go around in a circle. However, you didn't even notice the other crate.
Right there.
Right fucking here. This one here. How the fuck can you prove there wasn't someone hiding in that box? Not a possibility, I'm afraid. Huh? That wealth is fitted with CCTV cameras. The recordings from that night have already been examined. Not a single person was seen leaving the ship.
If there are security cameras monitoring the ship, then why do they bother keeping Johnny around, Nick?
Whoa. Not so loud,
Why
Maya.
do they bother keeping Johnny around?
I said
Nick?
not so loud.
So there were no other intruders.
Yes, sir, that's right. Munch.
Stop. I don't like this man.
Oh, man. Some guard he is.
That prosecutor could have at least checked if the lights were on or not.
Yeah, you know. Maybe this hasn't been all that properly investigated.
You think? You think so?
In any case, some things the guard said are kind of strange. Let's see what he says when I show him some evidence.
I'm connected with Maya again.
Alright, on, but of course
Even in a
just...
crossover game, I'm still connected with my girl.
Absolutely. Alright, I'm trying to think. No, that was the one that, this is the one that said there was a contradiction, too.
Saw that girl stand right in front
Well, it's
of
because
the
it was
crew member.
It was the back of the head.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have been right in front of.
No.
I don't like that objection, but I'll get used to it one day. You're sure the defendant was standing right in front of the crew member?
And the desk slams are so weak. It's just,
Absolutely. They were facing each other the entire time.
See? It's just...
Well, that's weird, because it clearly contradicts this evidence. What? What do you mean? According to the victim's medical report, the blow was dealt to the back of the head. The back of the head?
Oh my God.
Do you understand now? If they were facing each other, there's no way the victim could have been hit from behind. Yeah. Yes, sir.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
That's a weird response. Usually it's no or ah. Yes.
Witness, can you offer an explanation for this contradiction?
Yes, explain yourself. It's the first I'm hearing of this. Yes, sir. It's strange, isn't it? I'm totally sure they were fighting face to face.
Oh my God.
I'd swear there's melting chocolate bar on it.
If it's melting, why is it so crunchy?
Doesn't look like he's lying, but then...
Hey, Nick, look at me! Oh, God. Holy shit!
What are you doing, Maya?
Oh my God. I was just checking if I could hit the back of your head while you were facing me. It doesn't seem doable, especially for someone as vertically challenged as me.
Ow! How about you keep your dangerous little experiments inside that head of yours, Maya? I kind of like living, thanks.
Oh, you have plot armor, you're fine.
At least we've learned a couple of important things. First, that this witness is unreliable, and second, I need an ice pack for my head. That the prosecution didn't investigate this case properly. If my gut feeling is right, there's much more to this case than meets the eye.
Like a transformer?
Now's my chance. What should I do? Plead not guilty.
Or wait and see
We're not gonna wait and see what happens. That's what we were told to do.
Yeah.
We were told to plead guilty, but plead not guilty. Your Honor, the defense asserts once more that the defendant, Espella Cantabella, is innocent.
What?
This is foolishness. Just who do you think you are, anyway? Waltzing in here with your ridiculous assumptions. Balderdash, I say. It's not how it's supposed to be. What did he just say? Not how it was supposed to be.
In light of this new development, the court's opinion is that the defendant is in no way cleared of suspicion. However, the witness's testimony has been proven unreliable.
That's more like it. Looks like I'm starting to win over the judge.
Oh no.
Don't forget that the defendant admits all charges. Surely her guilt is beyond doubt.
Objection!
The defendant is just a schoolgirl. You can't go on her confession alone. So far, we have established only one thing. That Mr. Smiles is neither an expert nor even a reliable witness. Sorry about that, bud. To just crush your entire life hopes.
Yeah.
I think that was him.
Yep.
In my long 6-month career as a security guard. Yeah, long, all right. Never have my professionalism and expertise been questioned.
Isn't 6 months barely past the probation period?
You're saying Goldilocks there is innocent? In other words, that she didn't assault anyone? And that she didn't steal this toy? Isn't that so, Mr. Lawyer? Yes? At least, we have yet to see any proof that she tried to steal it. I saw it.
Oh god.
I got you there. Huh? What? Got me how? I have. A decisive piece of evidence.
What are you talking about?
The proof that the girl was trying to kidnap PC Badger.
Kidnap?
What? You do? Even Flinch is shocked. When I seized the girl at the crime scene, she was clasping this in her hand. She didn't even seem to notice.
And what would that be?
It would appear to be PC Badger's tag, Your Honor.
Now that you mention it, this mascot does have some sort of ill-fitting tag attached. What's this engraved on the tag? Is that an address?
Oh, you mean there's an address written on there? It would appear to be Scotland Yard's and their telephone number. It is Scotland Yard's mascot, after all. This tag, it's been ripped from one of the PC Badger's toys? Yes, sir. Suspect was caught in the act of nicking this very toy. The tag was ripped off during the fight. But what? Then this tag is... What we have here is the decisive evidence that she was trying to steal the cargo.
I mean,
No
that's
way.
not that decisive.
I was expecting evidence like that.
Tags can fall off.
And also, does any of the other toys have that tag?
Yeah.
Because she could have easily gotten that from Professor Layton. To be like, go here to my buddy, Mr. Kelmy.
Chelmy.
Chelmy.
You said the same mistake before.
Mr. Kilmy.
No.
What is that from such evidence? If you had this in your possession, why didn't you hand it to the police? Sorry, Mr. Prosecutor. I am an expert at what I do. And my expert advice to myself was I'd be better keep this as my secret weapon. So I waited for the right moment to single-handedly settle this trial. Oh, God. Looks like Flinch and I are both in uncharted waters now.
This man is so tiring.
This tag is vital evidence. Be added to the court record.
Okay.
Stop.
Stop munching, buddy.
Stop being here. Leave.
Defense? Mr. Wright, was it? Yes, Prosecutor Flinch? Your appearance in this court was a very hastily decided affair. That's true. That call from the Attorneys Association came out of nowhere. Perhaps in all the confusion, the request from your client escaped our attention. Were you not instructed to accept the sentence proposed by the prosecution?
Come to think of it, Miss Darklaw did say something about that before the trial. She's pleading guilty, so there's not much you need to do. I suggest you accept the punishment proposed by the prosecution.
That's what you were asked to do. You have convinced us all of your skills, so your good name will not suffer. Why not simply admit the defendant is guilty and call it a day, Does no one know how my name works around here?
He says a lot.
Yeah.
What do you say to that, Mr. Wright? Depending on your stance on this matter, the court may now pass the verdict.
My stance? That's something I don't need to think twice about. But I will think about it for like 23 and a half hours. Until next time.
That's what we do best.
Cliffhangers galore. That's what we do here.
Yeah.
Oh, God. This guy is a nightmare.
He stresses me out so much.
For real.
I'm just like, I'm getting secondhand embarrassment. I'm like, dude, stop, please.